Let's see. All right. How do I start this? Hello, everybody. My name is Ron McDaniel, and this is my senior book or my memory book. Here I have the table of contexts, and basically how I've categorized them is through introduction, the time capsules, looking back, looking forward, appreciation of language, reflections and analysis, and essay growths topics. As for introduction, this was written by one of my peers in my English class. As for the time capsule, there are four editions of time capsules, starting with Freshie edition. I made this one in particular because, or on the topic of Harambe, because, well, to be honest, around that time, I guess for more of a meme sort of way, I kind of have them because, well, this shit was kind of basically on the news. For sophomore edition, the inauguration of Donald Trump, which is also something on the news. Stephen Hawking, another thing on the news as well. And Avengers Endgame, that was just big, period. As for looking back, looking forward, um, the way I made this was just through my own personal experience, just, going into high school, such like that, as well as making it a senior year. Um, I didn't really have much consideration of how I was going to go ahead and formulate this, but it just came out to be like this essentially just from whatever I was thinking at the time. Continuing it, just moving on to like junior year and senior year, I guess my last 2 years really, just saying how I felt those years and how I still feel about them, I suppose, if anything. As for appreciation of language, the concept I used was through music. MJ, Michael Jackson, he's a great artist, and the song I chose in particular was "You Are Not Alone," which is a very slow type R&B song. And I depicted that as a very great way to depict the English language, essentially. You know. As for reflections and analysis, I made like four of these. Um, you know, basically overall, I started to see how I did over time in terms of how I was creating these essays, how I formulated them, how I organized them. Um, do I think that they're better each year as I progress throughout high school? And is there anything that I need to, adjust in order to make my um, writing be improved a lot more than it had been in the past? As for my essay gross, now this is just how the criteria of essays has like basically improved. I want to say drastically over the years since I came from freshman all the way to senior, and how well I've done. You know, just by being in the English class all 4 years. My writing has been way better grammatically, um, and I think that I've definitely grown as an individual when it comes to formulating essays and stuff like that. And I know that this will definitely help me later on in life. Jobs in college and all that. Would definitely like to see individuals with this kind of literature, such like that. And for the most part, that is the entirety of my senior book. So thank you all for listening, and have a good night, because it's definitely midnight over here.